Hello, hello friends. Just outside on this lovely fall afternoon, autumn here in North Dakota, month of September, Sunday right after the full moon. And I just wanted to share with you all Loveland Autumn. I'm just going to do a little tiny flip through for us. You can just sit back and relax, and we'll play with these cards. All right, did I shuffle these? I don't know why I need to shuffle them. I'm just flipping through them, but all right, let's see. First card we have is, oh, these are the Finish the Story cards, and I wish I had done more for this deck. I think I only did 2. But this one is Fright Night, which is one of my favorite movies. But Haunted House. Bill paid for 2 tickets to the Halloween haunted house. It was a foggy, dark night, and he thought it would be a fun treat, but Melanie refused to go because... So when you finish the story, you get some insight into maybe some shadow work that might need to be done, or just anything could pop up as a result of these Finish the Story cards. So it could have been like Melanie refused to go because she had some work to do. Okay, that means you better get to work. You got work to do. Melanie refused to go because she was scared. You know, you could like, it's kind of like what are those things called? Like ad libs or something, where you fill in the blanks. All right. Next, oh, this is one of my favorites too. Okay, wind. I don't want the wind to blow my cards away. Angry. Loveland support. It's okay to feel your feelings. Let it out and let it go. I did draw this on a day where I felt particularly perturbed. All right, let's see what we got next. Nature lover. As the sun set slowly over Loveland Park, the trees slyly smiled. Karen lay on her picnic blanket and enjoyed the moment. I would say that's how I feel right now, like a nature lover, connecting with the trees, the flowers, just a little fairy ring. I drew that. Actually, there's a story behind this card because I started the tree drawing way back in 2017, overlooking the beach from my beachside, not beachside, but I had an ocean view place where I lived. And so I was outside actually drawing this tree, and I was trying to at the time tap into like, I know how to draw a tree. I just intuitively know how to draw this. And so I was just kind of letting spirit like guide my, at the time I think I was doing it in pencil, but anyway, but I didn't finish this until about a month ago. I ran across it again in my California boxes of stuff, and I wanted to do it in chalk, and so I got some chalk pastels and I finished it. It's actually, this is like kind of small. The whole thing is like, I think 12 by 18. Next we have, oh yes, karmic situations. When is this going to end? Sarah asked her guides. It's only Saturn, they answered in return. It may take some time. Oh, I have a love and strong dislike thing with Saturn. So if you get this card, I don't know, we have to talk more about what's going on. But yeah, so Saturn and could be affecting the situation that you're asking about. This card is Loveland Hiking Trail. Where's the camera? Sorry, I didn't pick the right hand. Put on your favorite fall colors and get outside. There are messages out there waiting just for you. So of course this is the fall pack of the Loveland deck. So I tried to, like, fall and autumn and Samhain are my favorite times of the year. So I tried to really imbue that in this deck. Pie eating contest. Take it easy, take it slow. Moderation is called for right now. Pumpkin pie and fall leaves. And there's crows. You can hear the crows. Oh, listen. There's a bunch of them. They just flew in. So every time I hear crows, it makes me think of this time of the year and of the Morgan. So crows live right, the river, if you like walk, and then there's actually a trail right here, and you go down, the river is just right there. So there's trees. In a minute, I'll pick up the camera and like we'll play outside for a second, but I just want to play in this. There's deck. Oh, I like this one, family tree. There's a lot you can intuit about this particular card. It could be messages from loved ones. It could be some ancestral work that needs to be done within the family tree. I kind of like too how they had me put the letters around the heart, because I like the fact that you can like maybe do like a word search. So I see Emily right here. I don't know anybody named Emily, but there's family tree. And you could kind of play around too and get messages from the letters there. I love the ancestors and elders coming out, us kind of being reverent, and just reverent with nature as well, this tree symbol. All right, let's see what we got next. Oh, you know, as much as I put corn mazes and think about corn mazes, I have never been to a freaking corn maze. There is one in the town over from me that I just saw a sign. I had to drive out there. I don't think we have one here. I had to drive out there yesterday. I was like, it's like 30 miles out, and that said pumpkin patch and corn maze. I may have to go there. This is the Loveland, their corn maze, Loveland Autumn Festival. You may not know where you're going, but you can have fun getting there. I can't decide if I'll have fun in a corn maze because I get kind of anxious. Let's put the washi tape up here. I get kind of anxious, like when I can't get out. All right, so hold that down. Oh, you know, fire dragon. The citizens of Loveland needed more energy to get things done at this time. I really debated. I love him. I know he's goofy looking, but I debated putting him in this deck for quite some time because I felt like he belongs in the Loveland Tarot deck because I'm working on a tarot deck. And I debated because I figured there needs to be a fire, earth, air, water, you know, all the elementals. And for whatever reason, this fire dragon just wanted to stay in this deck. And maybe because he's got, oh my gosh, with the pen. All right, you're heavier. He's got these jack-o'-lanterns in his stomach. That just is kind of funny in a way, too. So anyway, he's so goofy, and he was meant to be. You can't get it in all in on this card, but these were meant to be like people, like souls, like so you know, like their soul light, and he was meant to be like flying like a super big fire dragon in the sky, kind of like helping out. As they always do. Fall cleanup, time to clear your energy. I actually did that before I came out here. The full moon came and I kind of had a big breakthrough in some of my inertia that I've been feeling. And I actually rearranged my living room and moved all the furniture around, which I've been doing slowly in all rooms. And then I like saged and Palo Santo'd. Is that a word? Palo Santo'd? It's a verb. I saged and Palo Santo'd the whole house. Loveland Tarot Shop has been prominent in all the decks. So far we have the spring pack. I didn't bring it out here. We have the summer pack, which I don't have a copy yet. And now we have the autumn pack. And Loveland Tarot Shop has shown up, I think, in all of them. So this is Spirit Night event. The spirits of Loveland gathered in the tarot shop's back room. They waited patiently for Madame Reina to begin the seance so they could magically appear and provide messages to their loved ones. I just put all these together. I just thought it was funny. So maybe you have messages from the spirit world when you get this card. Oh, this one's interesting too. Loveland Carnival, Hall of Mirrors. So throughout all these packs, we have the same quote unquote spirit friends, or they're not really characters, but Bill and Melanie are big. I actually had to mind map out all the people that kept coming up in these decks so that I could have a progression of kind of a storyline for them throughout these seasons. But this one is Loveland Carnival, and I thought it was quite interesting. It's supposed to be like Hall of Mirror. Well, it is Hall of Mirrors. And there's this same face, like she's seeing herself in different ways. But Melanie was scared. She had ventured into the Hall of Mirrors alone while Bill went for caramel corn. She couldn't tell which way to go. She felt stuck and, oh, get it in camera. She felt stuck and discombobulated. That's how I felt a few days ago. This is actually the last card of the deck. So every deck that I do, the very last card is always about love. And this is Loveland. And I just picked some of my favorite little autumnal scenes. And it says, do everything you love this season and always. So like apple picking, playing with a favorite pet, making maybe a little fall, let me move my finger out of the way, make a little fall altar space, going outside in nature, in this case the river, playing like child's play in the leaves, trick-or-treating. Love it. Maybe that's a bucket list. Oh, this one is so weird. This is Loveland Park. Green and yellow can help a fellow. And I know there are, you know, when you're talking about snakes, I don't know if this is actually true or not. So if you see a green and yellow snake, don't maybe pay attention to that. But because I remember this, like, I used to walk on a trail that had black and red and white striped snake. And depending on the way the stripes went was whether it was poisonous or not. So there was like 2 different ones. And if the stripes were like red and black, step back. I don't remember which one, because someone told me, because I would get scared every time I would see it, because it would just slither out and be right there on the trail when I was walking my dog. So anyway, there was one way the stripes went that was the good one, and then there was the other way was the poisonous one. But this was green and yellow can help a fellow, which to me it has to do with like the heart and the solar plexus. There's the dog. Oh, they're delivering something. Use your heart and inner strength to overcome this situation. And this is a real snake, and there are green and yellow snakes, but whether they can help you or hurt you, I don't really know. Loveland Beach. Whew. See, look, green and yellow. Never mind. But I got the key. There's a party brewing at Loveland Beach. Bring your beach towel and your inner child. So some inner child fun. Doesn't this look fun? This reminds me of like something I might see if I was on, I don't know about that giant moon, but on Maui. Maui, my favorite. Oh, here's the other one. Finish the story card. This one is Best Friends Forever, the sleepover. It was the Friday before Halloween, and Justine had invited all her favorite friends to sleep over. They would play games and eat candy and talk about boys, and then it happened. So what happened? You finish the story, and that kind of is going to be like the first thing that comes to your mind, and then you kind of have to discern and figure out like what does that mean in relation to what's going on, and maybe some of the other cards. Oh, I like this one. Loveland Park. This almost reminds me of like faces you see in trees. I drew this in Procreate, and sometimes things just come through and I just start drawing them, and I'm like, who is this? And it says, the Smeagol. He called himself the Smeagol. The Smeagol looked on from behind the bushes, too scared to step forward and make new friends. So it's kind of like this little earth elemental. It's like, he does look like the face of a tree or something. But yeah, so a little bit of work needs to be done there on coming out of your shell. I like the colors of this one. This is Bringers of the Light, Call to Action. Janelle had often felt lonely, but now was the time to bring in new friends. She needed to get out and shine her light more. This would attract the friends she so desired. So yes, you may have some, what is it, like spiritual warrior wounds or whatever, but just try to have some fun. Like put on your child's play. I want one of these. This looks so good. I would eat that if it was here in front of me right now. Of course. Oh, more crows. Trick or treat. It was the perfect spooky night, Teddy thought as he put on his I love this. I want to know what this looks like. As he put on his Ghoul of the Night Halloween costume and prepared to meet his friends, the Ghoul of the Night waited patiently in the hedgerows, planning out how he would scare unsuspecting trick-or-treaters. There's the line. And the last one. Oh, yes, yummy. Apple pie. Loveland Bakery. Cindy did everything from her heart. Everyone called her an earth angel. So this is our earth angel card. And with apples, the fruit of the goddess. And the smell of apple pie and motherly energy of baking. Yummy. All right, so let's just pick up the camera for a second. Okay, I was trying to pick up the camera, but we've got the church bells going off. Oh, 2? Is it only 2 o'clock? It only did 2. I tried to pick up the camera and my phone acted all weird with Mercury retrograde. It tried to shut my phone down, but I just was like, I don't know if we can catch any of the... Just show you guys some of the trees changing color. There's our silly tornado thing that always goes off when we're filming. There's really not a lot happening right now. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the card flip through. This deck is, like all my other decks, available at the Gamecrafter. Links are always in the description of the show notes. And the other thing I guess I have to say about that is the Gamecrafter is print on demand. They do always seem to overestimate their print turnaround times. So if I go to order a deck now, it's going to tell me it's not going to ship out till like the beginning of October. But it's usually about 2 weeks that it takes. I think they just do that on purpose. So it takes them about 2 weeks to print a deck, and then you can choose the shipping method that best meets your needs, like just regular postal mail. Or you can go fancy and pick like, you know, some more expedited option. So I do like that they have a lot of options. And while they may not be the fastest print on demand, they do have so far the better quality than some of the other places that I've tried printing decks through. And I just saw 144 on the timer. So for right now, they're the option that I like and that I'm going to use until something better comes along. Holy crap, what was that? Some big bird just flew up out of my backyard. I don't even know what kind of bird that was. Oh, I wish I had caught it on camera. All right, anyway, so just to know that about the decks for the turnaround time. So you have to have a little bit of patience, but I think it's well worth the wait. So thank you guys so much for watching me during this autumn afternoon flip through of the Loveland Autumn Oracle deck. We'll see y'all again soon. Take care.